Hey guys, Ben here with Reclaimed Living. Today I'm going to try to bust up this retaining wall that came down. It seems to be original with the house, but it came down on its own, and I'm going to try to break it up by using Sister Sledgehammer. All right, that's one guy. And then if that doesn't work, I can also break it up with Sledge Boy over here. And then I got my prying bar, my old prying bar, old Buttercup. All right, so I'm gonna get started. Old concrete is always very hard, and this is about 6 inches thick. So let's see what we can do. Trying to create a line of digging in a little, creating a little line in there. Then I'm going to bang it with the sledgehammer. Sledge boy. Or boy sledge. Whatever works for you. Alright, let's see. Yep, here we go. Come over here. Boy sledge. Sledge boy. So you gotta stand back, look around you, make sure you don't hit anything. I'm just gonna smack the corner of it and see where it goes. Get rid of some of this dirt so it doesn't kick up in my face. And here we go, Jack. And that's how you smack those guys, just like that, Jack. Now, once this is up in the air like this, it'll stop breaking pretty readily. So I think I'm gonna stay with Sledge Boy, because you need that air underneath there for it to break readily. You'll see it. It'll be pretty easy. There you go, Jack. Sledge Boy is back. All right. Roll that around your pallet, Jack. Gotta break it up into pieces that you can pick up and load up into your wheelbarrow. Or in my case, I have a little hand truck. It's all good. Yeah, Sledge Boy's doing good. Or Boy Sledge. There you go, Jack. Okay. So I got Hand Truck Boy over here to pick up the pieces, and I'll dump it in the back. All good. Hopefully it'll work. I really don't want to get the wheelbarrow. Back it up a little bit. Just take your time, that's all. Take your time. All right, let's see where we get with this. That's one load. Loading it up. Take it down. Now, still got a nice line of chunky stuff to come out. You know, I need to be out here sweating and burning it up because I haven't been feeling too well. Been getting headaches, heavy congestion, and I gotta sweat this thing out of my system. But it's all good. Life goes on. Here we go. We're down to the end here, kind of. Very large rocks in this concrete mix, and that you know, that makes it heavy. It gives it strength, but if you don't have enough cement, it'll break up pretty easily, as it's doing now. Hey guys, Ben here. I just want to show you what I'm up to with grading this walkway. I had taken down and broken up part of a retaining wall right here, this part. I have more to work with, and I'll be doing something with this. I won't be taking it down. I'll be adding, and I'll be cleaning that up. So I've gotten some of those little rocks that I've picked up on my parking area where the truck is, and kind of cleaning it up over here. I moved this guy, which is a greenhouse that I had built about 3 years ago out of aluminum 1.5 inch piping. You know, I cut it up and I made this guy right here. So this area here was about 7 inches lower. So I've been bringing up quite a few of these rocks. And then I had concrete in here that I pulled out, and I just threw it on the side here. I will be cleaning this up and adding some wood mulch. Now inside, underneath all this is actually concrete, but I've had all this overgrowth of Boston ivy. Anyway, I'm cleaning it up a little bit, and I'm gonna have to put in some of my wood mulch in here. Then I'm gonna cover it all up with plastic. Once I do that, I'll be ready to cover this all up, and I'll be able to sneak it underneath there. Okay, I'm finished with the wood mulch. I used this guy. I got 3 loads up with my wagon, and let me show you. I've laid down basically 2 inches in some areas on the left side, and on the right side it was much higher because of the grading of the ground. So it is about 3 to 3.5 inches there at least. So this part is done. The next thing I need to do is to take the corners and cut them on an angle like this, so that when I put the top over it, the plastic, it won't rip from here from the stress and pull. It'll be somewhat smooth. I will sand it or grind it, and I'll make it nice and flush. I've got to do that to 4 corners, because that's the way I had to put it together. And that's it for now. Lunchtime, Jack. Back outside on a Sunday. It's gotten pretty cool. It's a pleasure to be outside. So I'm back on working on my the greenhouse. I took out all the screws and all the plexiglass that I had left on here because I have to get rid of the screws, because when I put the top over it with the wind and all, it'll probably break through and create holes, and that's not good. So what I did was I cut this piece here. This I cut all the way down, and I sanded it a little bit, scraped it. So now I'm going to put some kind of cushion on here, because the corners are going to have the most stress on it when you're actually pulling the plastic. The top, that corner, these guys in the back. I'm going to take it and wrap around it, get underneath it, and then I'm going to pull it up way around from the inside. And that's what I'm going to attempt to do. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I decided to use some 1-inch foam and some duct tape. So it's just going to hold it and keep the corners from chewing through the plastic. It may happen anyway, but that's the way it goes. I've got that done on all 4 corners, and now I'm going to put the top on. Okay, so I dug it out over here so I can get underneath the frame and wrap it around and come inside with it. I'll show you how that goes in a little while. Okay, I got the plastic on, and let me show you what I did, because I actually tucked it underneath the frame, because it's got some weight and that's going to hold it in. And then I also taped it. I taped it in certain areas here. Now here where I have it tucked in, I'm going to put some boards across it all the way around and staple it on so it has nowhere to go. So as you can see, this part's done. And the next thing I'm going to be thinking about, besides laying down, I want to lay down some plastic, some black plastic here. And this way I don't have anything that wants to grow up and out of it. And then I'm going to put a door on here. Seal it up with a door. I don't know, I may put up some kind of wood slats around it, because I do have holes in it from the previous plexiglass that I had up. And this way I can close it in the winter, and I'll supply it with some heat if I need to. Keep the plants warm and get them started early next year.